I thought that I would make a bit of a PSA public service announcement video kind of about extractorless firearms. Direct blowback, generally handguns. I mean, that are extractorless. I can't think of any rifles that you would commonly encounter that are. But just generally extractorless pistols, which there are a variety of them. The pistol that I'm going to use for demonstration is the one that I own. It's a Beretta Model 21A Bobcat, and I really like this gun. It's actually my second one of these. The first one of these that I had, unfortunately, I do not own anymore, and I had to buy a replacement for it at some point. But first off, what do I mean by extractorless? Well, this firearm in particular has a tip-up barrel, which you press the lever on the side and the barrel tips up. And just so I can show you better as to what I mean by extractorless, I'm going to, oh, and there's no magazine in there. I'm going to pull the slide off. Okay. Now, if we look at this bolt face, you'll notice that there's something missing. There's no extractor to lip over the edge of the casing. It's just a flat, ooh, right in the camera, flat face. It's a firing pin right there. And it's really a pretty neat, honestly, and small slide. I mean, I don't have gigantic hands, and this slide is just tiny. These little tiny sights. Oh, little tiny sights. Anyway, it's a good gun regardless of that. But like I said, if you notice, no extractor. And one of the dangers, I'm going to put the slide back on now, and it just slides back on, front clicks down, barrel clicks over it. Okay, and also this gun does not have any sort of a slide lock. No slide lock. It does have a safety, which is fancy. Can't manipulate the slide with the safety on. Can't drop the hammer with the safety on. Obviously that's why it's a safety. Anyway, one of the potential dangers, and I say this as potential danger because I have had people do this with my firearm, and it made me very nervous, and you know, luckily nothing happened that was detrimental to anyone. But the first thing I'm going to do, okay, first off, before I do anything else, I want to say I have these really shoddily made stand-ins for live ammunition. These are not live, they are dummy ammunition, and I mean they are shoddy. I've made 22s like this before and they turned out a lot better as dummy loads, but these ones did not turn out very good. I found it a little ironic that they didn't turn out very good because this ammunition actually didn't shoot very well either when I was using it. So it's kind of funny. It didn't make good dummy loads and it didn't shoot very well. Now I'm just going to put an empty casing in the barrel, which you'll see why in a moment. Now what I have had happen, again, dummy round, not a live round, not a live round. I mean, it would be a much more exciting video, I guess, if I were less conscious about what I'm doing, but let's not do that. I don't need that kind of excitement. Anyway, what people have done, and where this could be a problem, is they have chambered a live round into the barrel. Let's say that is a live round. And say they did this because they were attempting to lock the slide back, and there is no lock back for the slide. Right now I'm holding it back with my thumb, which luckily is pretty easy to hold back. Now, they've got, say, a live round, kind of manipulate this differently, in the chamber, and then you have another round on the top of the magazine that they then let go into the round in the chamber. And now what I've seen happen is people then take and continue to go. And then they're like, well, wait. And then they'll stop. And, you know, hopefully, nothing bad happened. Hopefully they didn't set off the round of the chamber, which granted isn't likely. I mean, it could happen. I'm not going to actually try this with live rounds anytime soon to see what the likelihood of this happening would be, because it's likely enough that I'm not going to try it. Okay, now let's drop the magazine out. So anyway, if you encounter an extractorless gun with a tip-up barrel, you know, you pull the slide back, you see you have no extractor. You do have an ejector back there though. See the ejector? But no extractor. It's just gas blowback. Well, if it's a tip-up gun, you tip the barrel up like so. Sometimes an unfired live round will just throw itself out, which is always fun. Then you take, say, the tip of your fingernail, maybe, if you can get underneath there. Probably if I hadn't rammed that other round continually into the back of it like some sort of a deranged lunatic. Okay, I mean, that's really, they're probably not a deranged lunatic. But you know, luckily I'm right here, so I can take something else and get underneath the edge of it. Probably something more appropriate than that. Ah, my pocket knife. Trusty pocket knife. Make sure I do this on screen just in case I slip off and cut myself, because come on, who wouldn't want to see that? Okay. And just really quickly, again, you have an extractorless firearm. You cannot extract a round out of the chamber by pulling the slide back if there is no extractor to lip over the edge of the case. Okay, and yeah, sometime I'll do another video actually about this gun that's probably a little more in depth, because I really enjoy this gun. And for how small this gun is, which, I mean, again, I don't have like I don't have big hands. I just have normal, average man-sized hands probably. And this gun easily fits into the palm of my hand. You can easily carry this gun in a pocket. I mean, actually, if you compare it to the size of my pocket knife, that sounded really lame. It actually is not as tall as my pocket knife is long. And the slide is about as long as my pocket knife is. So this is a very small, very thin firearm. You've got 7 rounds of 22 long rifle ammunition, which some people say, oh, well, that's not a defensive cartridge and blah, 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 blah. If you have this and it fits into your pants pocket, 7 rounds of 22 is far better than anything else you can fit into your pants pocket that's that size. I'm pretty sure. And it's relatively accurate. I mean, I'm not going to say you're putting them all in the black at 25 yards, but easily at, say, 25 feet, you can keep them in the center mass on a torso size target, which is really, I mean, that's what this is appropriate for. That's what it's designed for. And like I said, I'll probably do another video in the future on this gun because it's an interesting design, and really they're nice little guns, and everyone should own one. Yeah, because see, then the magazines would be cheaper, because the magazines are like $20 some, which is ridiculous for a tiny little 22 magazine. So anyway, everyone should own one, and then it'll drive the cost of the magazines down, and I'll be able to buy some more magazines for it. Anyway, again, hope you learned something from this video other than just hearing me ramble on. Thanks.